Hello again, everyone. The inspector back with you on the day after 4th of July. Was going to do a video yesterday, but got caught up in stuff. Anyhow, but the weekend, 4th of July weekend, is still on for another couple of days. So great to be with you again. Given this holiday weekend, I'm just going to try to use as many American products as I can. Or themed, whatever you call it. Okay, we'll start with the soap. We're gonna go with A&E Pedro Fiasco's Santorini shaving cream. And the Pedro Fiasco line is part of Peter's value line, but you wouldn't know it because it's excellent stuff. I'm getting a nice lemon vibe with maybe a couple of other things going on, but that's what I'm getting. That's why I got this, because I'm a citrus guy. Yeah, we'll slap on a little bit of the aftershave splash after I get done. After my the Thayers goes on, we're gonna be using as a brush, soaking the Alpha Stars and Stripes 2-band badger. This is a stunning brush. Great stuff. So that's soaking. In with their Santorini, we're going to use the red, white, and blue TRC Unbreakable Lather Bowl. This is my third one, and they got colors real into it, red, white, and blue. So first time use with this. The design is ridges on the bottom for the lather. Okay, so that looks really good. Oh, it also has, I think new is the Razor Company logo that the other ones didn't have. So, and it feels like it's maybe it's my imagination, a little thicker, but really nice looking bowl. Okay, I think that was $11.99 or something like that. They're available on the TRC website. For Razor, first time with the Rockwell 6S. I had the 6C before. I have it now also, but I haven't used that in a while. So I'm using this. This is the first time use, and I got this in the blue, because I like the blue. Brand new PermaSharp blade, 90% liked in the community for as far as I know from what I've seen, and with the plate 5 showing on the bottom, which is about, I think it was 0.69 blade gap in there. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We've already washed out our face real well. I've got a good 4 days, 5 days maybe, something like that. Anyhow, it's considerable for me, as you can see here. All right, so we'll start with wetting the face. Re-wet that. We will wring out, gently squeeze out our brush, damp, and we'll start creating lather and work that into a paste. Add water gradually. Now, Peter's soaps, I love them, and they're so thirsty, and they can take on a lot of water. So, all right, so I got a lot up in my brush here, so we're going to start adding the water. My first lather is usually thicker than my second. If I'm using a shavette, I'll put a little bit more water on my first pass. All right, so I'm going to agitate this up really well. All right, we'll put a decent amount of water in there first time. So here we go. We'll paint it on, see how we drip. Let's see how we do. Nice scent. Yep. Nice. Now I paint it on, and then on my tough spots like here, I work it in. Get super hydrated here. You can lather as long as you like. Up top here on my mustache area, I'll just do with the grain and a little cross grain. I won't go against the grain this time. All right, so 6S, made in the USA. All right, heat it up. First pass with the grain, and yeah, this is very smooth. Not overly aggressive, but solid. It feels solid. All right. So I've tried old plates in the past. At a minimum, I'll use 4. So usually it's between plates 4 and 6 I'll wind up using. Other side. Now, you can, like I said, guys, in the past, with the blade, Perma-Sharp is very sharp, but very smooth. Some of you might want to bump it up to a feather, or you could take it down with a little less sharp blade, middle of the road blade for the Lab Blues, which is now the AccuForge. Haven't tried those yet, but I heard they're the same blade. So it feels good to get this growth off. Tell you the truth. And the razor is just rock solid, you know? It's all coming off. There's a lot of hair. Okay. Hope you guys had a good 4th. And so I'll come down here, go down, and then like I do, I come across and I will planning some shaves this month. Think about what I'm going to use, how I will present it. Good heft here on the razor. This 6S is regarded as one of the top razors that you can buy, and feels good. It's just on the 5 plate with that brand new blade. It's very efficient, not overly aggressive, but just a comparison. If you bump this up to a 6 and like a 6 on a Gillette adjustable, yeah, this is going to be more aggressive. The Gillette adjustables, even on 6, are not aggressive to me. maybe to, you know, somebody else. But whether you have the fat boy, the slim, or the black beauty. Okay, so I'm gonna come down here, straight down, and then I'm gonna come across, make sure I get those hairs at the bottom and up at the top. That to me is right underneath here. Some of you guys understand that. So, and then as I'm going along, when I stop is when I hear no more stubble being cut. All angles. So there you go. That's as far as we're gonna go on the mustache today. Nice slickness on the soap, on the cream rather. Now, when I do up here, if I have a really mild razor, then I'll go against the grain. If it's a little bit more aggressive than that, I'll forego it. It doesn't matter, you know, as long as you don't see hairs popping up and there's no big shadow going on, I'm okay with that. So second pass, nice brush, great knot. It just dense enough, but it releases the lather onto the face pretty well. I'm gonna put a little bit more water in here and whip up, try to get up all the soap off the bottom of the bowl. I'm like 95% there. All right, yeah, that's nice. There we go, okay. So you can revive the lather, make new lather by adding a little bit more water and agitating between passes. So you could tell this second pass is slightly thinner than my first. What's that gonna do? Well, it's gonna add more slickness to my shave. All right. All right, so here we go. We'll heat it up again against the grain. Second pass. Yep, very nice. Okay. This is just, you know, a lot of times aluminum razors will feel differently, of course, on your face, how you perceive what's going on down here, okay, how it feels. Big part of shaving, I think. If you have a lot of razors like myself, it's like a tennis racket, you know. Every racket feels differently, and you may like it or may not. I'm just relaying that because I used to play a lot of tennis, and I used to, you know, with the different strings and all, it makes a big difference. Strings in a racket is like a blade in a razor. Okay, you could, just by your choices, can alter it and make it feel completely different on your face sometimes, depending on the variance of your blade. Perma-Sharps work in every razor I've ever tried, period. There's no, that's why I use a lot of times the Perma-Sharps and the Platinums, Gillette Platinums, for me, because I can put them in any razor, and it's a good measuring stick when it comes to evaluating razors. So if you're using a new razor that you haven't tried yet, put in a blade that you're well familiar with, and then go from there, because you know you want everything to work, and get your most reliable blade in there. Okay, so we're going up here. Nice. And then we're going to come across right around the ear here, because that's where the grain changes a little bit. And then we'll go up to the side of the head, right where my base of my top of my ear is. The rest will get chopped down in a head shave. So this razor's so smooth, you don't press. It's just lay it on your face and trust the rest of what's going on. It'll do it for you. Don't have to do anything different. Just lay it down and right across the skin. Nice and easy. All right. So, want to relather there. And then just buff up here. This cream is great any time of year, but you know, in the summertime, refreshing citrus is so great for me. Unbelievable. Just saying. I'm like the citrus king here. Also for guys, when it's really hot, you get a nice refreshing scent. If you have menthol crystals, you want to mentholize it, you can do that. Or some guys have the crystals, some guys have the drops, okay? I have both. Why? Did you ever, why ask why? Okay. Why ask why with me? I can't tell you. So we're just nice. Underneath the chin here, carefully. The most sensitive area is right underneath for me here, but with the great slickness on this soap, even without more lather, it works. As a beginner, just keep lather on your face until you know what you're dealing with. Now, for me, I have that cleft in here, so it takes a little bit longer. But some of you guys understand that. All right. I understand. Some of you guys watching me for the first time, and I welcome you. Subscribe if you'd like. I got I think I'm coming up on 360 videos starting in May of 2020. So 4+ years of videos, average 1 or 2 a week. Less than that, I guess, when you work it out, but I try to do 1 video each week at least, all right? But we'll rinse off. And all right. And we'll go to the towel here. And we'll pat dry. And we'll check out how we, oh wow. Yeah. Rockwell 6S, the stainless version. brand new Platinum Blade did really well. Pedro Fiasco's Santorini shaving cream, A&E, an absolute winner. You can't go wrong with any of Peter's soaps. It's just picking out your scent. Quality is great all the way around. Even his West Coast shaving, their stuff is made by Peter too. A lot of it. So check them out. All right. So as we put this on, great thing about witch hazel, it calms the face down. I could feel a little tingling, which tells me I've gotten really close. You know, really close without any blood or anything like that. So it worked out. We have our Stars and Stripes brush, our 2-band badger by Alpha. Excellent. Our TRC Unbreakable red, white, and blue bowl. Excellent. And so I'm just going to pat dry here. And we're going to try some of this Santorini. I haven't showered. I'm going to the pool, so I'll just put a little bit on. Not full body, but just on my face, and see how the scent is. Always shake your aftershaves, guys. Mix them up, even if, you know, just, all right, so we're gonna apply. Yeah, it has lemon plus some other pleasant undertones. Yeah, it's it hits me the right way. Just saying. All right, it's bright, it's fresh, it's you know, most of you guys would like it. Just saying. You know, I have a ton of Peter stuff, and they're all great. A lot of them I haven't used yet, and I will. As I go along. I got so many soaps and creams. A lot of them I still haven't used, but getting around to. Okay, guys, I think we went over just about everything. Oh yeah, just to mention, I soaked my brush, and you can also lather in here. I use it for my foams. When I use my foams, the Shave Nation Unbreakable Nubbed Palm Bowl. Okay, see that? I like it. It's really good. If you want to get it while you have the chance, because once he goes out of stock on these types of things, it takes a while to make more. So I'm just saying, those are one of those things that if you really want it, just and you can afford to just pick it up, because otherwise you may be waiting a long time for, you know, the item is going to be out of stock for a little bit. So just as a side note from what I've experienced, paying attention to, you know, websites and all that stuff, which I do a lot. So all right, so that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me. A couple of more days we'll go again, and until then, this is the Inspector wishing you a happy 4th of July weekend, and we will see you soon. Take care.